Alrighty, are we good? I think we're good. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I kind of dubbed slightly there for some reason. That's fine. This will be my final stream from Gamescom, I'm afraid. A third little hour. We do have a little bonus time today, though. Should have about an hour, 15 minutes or something like that, because I messed up this morning. And I do have yet another list of things we're going to do. We're going to work through a few different things today, and then we will maybe do some stuff that you guys requested in the comments. But all the things we're testing have been requested by people in the comment section and in the Discord and stuff like that. So we're going to just do a deep dive, test out some features, all that kind of jazz. One of the things we're going to do, however, before we mess around with features too much, is I want to see a baby snow leopard. So that's what we're going to work on first of all, the baby snow leopard. And we can kind of get that started and then come back to it later on. So we're going to make sure Altandent has a lovely exhibit. Now, if I remember correctly, she needs a little bit more. She looks pretty happy. Terrain isn't perfect. We're just going to fix that nice and quick, and then we'll go from there. So what we're going to need is another cooler. Is that a rename? It is. So habitat. Bear in mind, again, we're not going to do all the stuff we've done before, because why would we? We're not going to be looking after all the exhibits, we're not going to be doing any of that stuff, so if you want to see that, go back and check other videos. You know, it's all out there, but we are going to focus on primarily on things that we've not seen yet in the game. A lot of terrarium stuff like that. Terrariums are cool. Right, so let's paint this terrain, make our snow leopard happy, then we'll give her a mate to mate with. Make beautiful, beautiful babies. Delicious, delicious babies. No. Right, so let's get a big, oh my god, okay, let's bring that right down. There we go, that's all the snow we need. We need a load more rock. We can go rough or smooth. I'm in a rough kind of mood, what can I say? And we need to take out the short, no we don't. What do we need to take out some soil. Let's try to hit the soil as much as possible with this rock. Nearly there, nearly there. There we go. Now we just need we still need to knock out some of this long grass, actually. Snow leopard is not a grassy animal. We need yet more snow. That'll come back in a moment, as we'll see. Still a little bit too much on the grass. Let's knock that out there. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. There it is. You can't hide from me, you cheeky little. There we go. Beautiful. So that should be okay. The snow will reappear momentarily. Does she need anything else? I think she's pretty baller now. So there's a female, right? Yeah, apologies if you hear noise, by the way. There's like a League of Legends thingamajiggy going on over on the left hand side, and they're being exceptionally rude, and I'm very angry with them, which is, you know, pretty fair enough. But we're going to make do by looking at pretty animals instead. So we need a male snow leopard, preferably one that's nice and fertile. What's your fertility? 83%. There's my boy Nougat. Centers. There we go. So gonna get her a mate, and hopefully we'll get ourselves some baby snow leopards. 2-3 minutes in, and we're done. Look at that, we did a thing. Knock it off the checklist. Don't worry about the checklist. Play. Now, of course, many animals are gonna die in the making of this video. I do apologize. There's not much we can do about that. I do want to mess around. How do I do this? We haven't really had a look at this at all in my playthrough, so we're going to take a quick little peek. We can do the weather conditions here. We can turn off weather, we can have clouds, we can have rain, and we can actually change the time of day as well, as you can see. Make our entire park glow. Look at that, that's beautiful. That's actually very, very cool. And it should, in theory, start to rain pretty soon as well. Isn't that pretty cool? I think that's pretty great. There we go, then we're going to pop up their umbrellas. There's 10 trillion humans, so it's maybe a little bit busy, but we should have a nice wet leopard over there, yes. Now, what they also seem to be missing, let's get a keeper over here. We need some food, they need some nutrients. Let's get ourselves some humans. Zookeeper. And we're going to do what we always do, we're just going to stick a few hundred in, and hopefully that'll fix things. There, give me a minute. There we go. Now there is actually a zoo building right here, so they should be able to hook our snow leopards up nice and quick. How great does that rain effect look? Really, really cool. Very cool. Can we go inside this building? We can indeed. One of the things I want to try to do today is make an indoors exhibit. That's something I don't think anyone's done quite yet, so we're going to mess around with that in a moment. Let's turn this rain off now. Well, we'll go through the rest of those at some point. We'll just turn on the weather off now. Let's have a little look. So, we've done day, night, and weather. We've done the base snow leopard-ish. Yeah, indoor exhibits. So what I think we're going to do is try to repurpose one of the existing buildings and make it into an exhibit. I mean, I'm pretty sure it works. I don't see any reason it wouldn't work, but, you know, why don't we double check and see what we can do. So, we just need an appropriate little existing building. One that looks ripe to be stuffed full of delicious animals. This one. This will become my new building somehow. So if we just go in and smack the delete key and delete some rubbish. I don't know if this is going to work. Just for reference sake. Oh, that's a whole shebang, isn't it? Now, can we... You know what? There we go. We'll make our own building. That's a better idea anyway. And we're not going to do it over here. We're going to go make a... Are we going to make a building? What are we going to do? No, there's something else we're going to do first. Somebody tried out this morning and managed to get working something pretty cool, which is like a walkthrough guest exhibit. Now, remember, we dabbled with that and we never quite pulled it off. I'd really like to see if we can make that work. So that is what we're going to do first, and then we'll shove some animals in the building. That's going to be a little bit more complicated. Just click. Can we drag and drop? No, never mind. Destroy the bush. 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 Destroy the rock. Okay, right. So, let's put in our barrier first. Keep it simple. Just a nice little bit of red brick. Lovely stuff. Drop that on there. Don't know what we're going to put in here. We're going to start off small. We know that the tortoises and we believe the peafowl can be used in walkthrough exhibits. I would like to see what else can be used in a walkthrough exhibit. Can the lemurs, for example, be used in a walkthrough exhibit? So that's what we're going to do with this first little bit of the video whilst we wait for our snow leopards to get down and dirty, basically. If they want to. I'm not going to force breed them quite yet. That'll come down the line. Don't worry about it. A little bit further, and there we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Take it home to meet your mum. So we want a guest gate there, and a guest gate somewhere, maybe? Yeah? Game? What are you restricted by? I mean, there's bins there. What are you restricted by here? Is it the... I don't know. I actually don't know. We'll find somewhere for it. It's not a worry. There was a little bit over here. That is, unfortunately, a staff path. So... Okay. Alternate plan? Nope. Alternate plan's also failing. Huh. Did I just see it there for a second? Okay. What are we going to do? We're going to move the barrier. We're going to flatten this. That's what we're going to do. We're going to flatten the terrain. And that's going to solve all of my problems. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to cry. And I don't know what we're going to do after that. Let's get that big. Flatten to... There we go. Beautiful. Nobody likes a pit anyway. Pits are for nerds. Barriers. Maybe it has to... No, I'm pretty sure this is right. Okay, not... Oh, there we go. See, it's all part of my master plan. You've got to trick people into think it's going terribly badly. That's when you bring out the big guns, you see. Okay, curve that up there. Into there. Okay, you're... Let's do that thing again, right? I think that is leaked. There we go. Oh, yeah, wrong button. And let's make sure this is all linked up beautifully over there. And we'll kill this hideous little bush and this hideous little rock thing. And that should, in theory, be a viable exhibit, right? Right. Let's get some tortoises. And we'll go from there. Still no babbies? Oh, maybe actually. It's just maturity. Nope, still no babbies. So we're going to go to... animal trading. Just going to get a couple tortoises to get things up because we know the tortoises work. So let's get a mama and a papa. Set those to... Invalid destiny. Okay. Game. Well, oh, no, this is my fault. I know what's wrong. This is fine. It just lacks a habitat gate. That's okay. Now it's going to work. You're going to see it. This is just me showing you guys, you know, common mistakes that maybe you'll make and you'll be confused why. See? And then you'll know what the problem is, and it's going to be hunky-dory. I really want to see if this works. Then I want to see what other animals we can put in there, and maybe some other stuff as well. Okay, whilst we're doing that, and whilst we're waiting on our lovely jubbly bebbers, I do want to try out the terrarium system a little bit more, so we're going to do that next. I actually don't know how we do that. I don't think I've ever done these. I don't think I've ever built a terrarium before, so I'm actually not 100% sure how we do it, but we're going to find out. Aha! Okay, so let's just get a classic small exhibit. We're going to attach that in here because we're going to work in this kind of area. Plus, maybe we'll draw a few more people over here. Pretty cool. And if we zoom in, you'll see it's nothing. What is it? It's darkness and death and pain and destruction. What are you? Do we need to put an animal in there first? Maybe. Let's take a look at the market then. What do we want? Well, let's go for the biggest animals possible because we want to kind of... Bloody hell, anacondas are expensive. We're going to get an anaconda. What I want to do is put multiple anacondas in. I want to see if we can put multiple terrarium animals in one exhibit, and I want to see if they'll make babies. Lots to do, folks. Lots to do. There we are. That's how it works. Right. It blanks out until you send an animal in. Okay. The exhibit is not appropriate at all, so we need to heat this right up. How hot do you want it to be, babes? Also needs to be way more humid as well. Meow. That looks a little bit more appropriate to me, maybe. Maybe. Nope, little tiny bit more. People are idiots. I just want to point this out. Just in case people were curious, people are stupid. Right, we can, look. We can close out our back windows. We can do... I haven't messed out with any of this. What is this? Sword, can we... Oh. Okay, I don't think they're in the game yet. If I had to get them, must be... Oh, okay. No, I suspect the facades aren't in the game quite yet, but we can close the sides. Oh, not that one though. And kind of just have this really nice front view of our creature. That's pretty cool. A little bit darker, maybe more appropriate for a... Maybe more appropriate for a kind of indoor terrarium kind of thing. I'm just going to go back to what I said about people being idiots, by the way. Right, what we need are some tropical plants. So let's stick in some... Oh, hello. Can we put all of them? Oh, we can put all of them in. Now, I don't believe these are... Oh my god, we can load this thing up. I don't believe these are creature dependent. But what we can do, put all those in. See if we can stick another animal in. I don't believe you can. I think you're limited to just the yellow anaconda. But I don't know for sure. There's only one way to find out. And that's by trying. So, we go to exhibit trade. We buy a Titan beetle. Sylvia. Sylvia is going to live here. Okay, no, Sylvia can't live. That's fine. Maybe just Sylvia can't live. Maybe the frog can. We'll try him out. No. Maybe certain exhibit animals can live together and certain ones can't. It would have to be ones that are less likely to eat each other. Whereas the anaconda... Okay, I don't think the anaconda would bother eating a frog, but you never know. You never know for sure. This is... Basically, there's like 3 people standing outside of the little recording booth right now staring at my girlfriend. And it's a little bit creepy, I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit... There's a vibe going on that I don't really approve of. I'm going to have to crack some skulls, I'm telling you. Moving on! Right, let's see if our... Yes, there's our inevitably very unhappy tortoises. Let's get these guys a little bit sorted before we move on, shall we? There's no way they're having a good time right now. We can fix that, though. Not a problem. We need some sand. Of course. There we go. Beautiful. And it's actually sorted. There we go. That was easy. And they also need some hard shelter, which I believe, if we remember correctly, we cannot get through our tortoises, unfortunately. They need some enrichment. No, we can definitely do that. Only just hit an hour mark, folks. Only just meant to be starting right now. How beautiful is that? Aldabra, giant tortoise, sprinkler. And football. That should be enrichment sorted. It doesn't look like it, but it will be very soon. Habitat still isn't great, but I think that's because of the shells. Yeah, that's okay. We can't do much about that quite yet. Obviously, this is alpha, and this is actually one of the earlier missions in the game. You will be guided through this a lot slower than we've had to handle it. You will be able to look after your tortoises properly, and you won't have to deal with all the nonsense that we've had to deal with. It's just kind of the way it is for now. Let's get these boys some food, and then we are basically good to go. Big old trough. There we go. Okay, that should be good, right? In theory. Now we just need someone to walk through. Can definitely walk through that. There's a little gap there. We're gonna try to fix that if we can. Not convinced on if we can, but we're gonna give it a go. Oh no. Delete that there. That looks terrible. Give me a minute. I just want to directly link that and then onto there. There we go. Now there's no line there, which is probably pretty helpful for what we're trying to do here. Hey, look at that. That's beautiful. I don't think it's a monster really, but it's a beautiful monster. Anyway. Tortoises, having a good time. Nothing. I mean, it's not gone that bad yet. These are dying, but other than that, it's you know, it's fine. And it's because they've been born in without any food or anyone to look after them, and that's kind of my fault. I didn't put those in, did I? No, right. I'm not going crazy. Like, where did I get all these snakes from? We'll get there in a minute. Let's have a little look. We do have a baby. Okay, I mean, didn't do the test myself, but we do have a baby Titan beetle at the trade center. Or did I buy her? I think I bought her. Never mind. Never mind. So let's go back to the trade center, exhibit trading, I should say, and grab ourselves our Anaconda. Very fertile, super fertile one. So let's see. Okay. Who else have we got here at the moment? We have our. What's wrong with the exhibit? Exhibit layout has no features. I'm not sure that's true. Where did they all go? Didn't I load this with features before? Am I crazy? They all disappeared. That's okay. That's okay. We want them anyway. We've got your gay and one. Now we need a lovely lass. That's what we need. A lovely lass. Female anaconda. Sounds oxymoronic. There are no female anacondas. I wonder if that's on purpose. No. We'll get to that. One will pop up eventually. We will return to your gay and one, and they can battle over the female. Now, so far, nobody has walked through here. It is a fairly dead part of the park. Maybe what we need to do is get some glass on here so people can actually see into the exhibit. It gets people a little bit excited, and then maybe they'll be more likely to come and hang out. Let's give that a go. So, it's still not working. That's odd. Oh well, c'est la vie. We need some one-way glass over on all of these. Should make it a little bit nicer for the humans. Now you can see actually this one-way glass has been put in the wrong way. If you look this way you can see out, if you look this way you can't see in. So all you need to do is go into these options over here, and then you change the side on the one-way glass like so. So you could do an exhibit with one-way glass that kind of goes both ways. I can't really think of why you'd want to, but there could be a reason. You can also mess around with how tall the window is and stuff like that. We can do some pretty cool stuff. We can, there's a lot of levels of detail in what we can do in just editing these barriers, really. Very intricate stuff if you're into sexy barriers, and frankly, who isn't? Height snap. I mean, I can't do it. That makes sense. Flat top, undulating. Don't know what any of these buttons are, but I like them. I really like how that looks with the big glass. We can curve the barrier top, maybe. Yeah, good stuff. So hopefully that drives people down here. Hopefully people walk through here. We know it can be done. We know it's a thing. It's just not quite happening at this point in time. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Apparently I have an anaconda. I do! Juanita, my beautiful Juanita. Right, get in there, my dear. I really want to see how many anacondas we can cram in one exhibit. That's not a euphemism. There's going to be 3 to start things off with. We'll see where we go. I want them to have lovely, lovely babies, so... Right, in the meantime then, do we have babies? Where are my babies? There she is. Where's her buddy? Okay. Okay, well, I mean, they're both here. Male. She is only 3.5, but she's an adult. She should be fine, right? Even if she's only 3 years old, she should be down to make babies. It's just the way it is. Now, the habitat is a little bit on the warm side, but I mean, she just needs to go hang out near the coolers. What we could do, though, is add a couple bonus coolers. Let's clean filters. Just to keep everyone nice and cool. In there, you can see the sort of radius of it. Just these little orange gaps. We're gonna want to put coolers in there. We can probably lay out the original ones a little bit better, but that should help keep our lovely snow leopards a little bit more chill. And you will make me babies, won't you? Yes, I will. Beautiful. Alright, so, next step. What are we doing? Okay, we've got many irons in the fire so far. There's a lot of things we're kind of waiting to happen at this point in time. We're waiting for our anacondas. They're all together. Got 3 of those living together. We'll go check that out in a second. So we're waiting on the anacondas to make babies. Someone's taking a selfie. We're waiting on anaconda babies. We're waiting on snow leopard babies. We're waiting on, hopefully, the tortoise exhibit working. I don't know if I'm missing something or if it's just... Oh, great success. Humans have arrived. Just as I was lamenting my tortoise. There they go, look at them. They're walking through like that cock of the block. Pausing, looking at the feces. They do huddle together a little bit weirdly, like, you know, I don't really have much to say on this. It's a bit odd, but still, that's very cool that they're walking through the exhibit, checking out my tortoises, which cannot be that. They're all dying as well. That's nice. Everything is going well. You can't be happy about this exhibit, right? Environment, yeah, you just don't care. Tortoises are chill. More humans have arrived to gaze upon my shelly friends. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Right, so what else can we put in here that will... Like, can we put an animal in here that will stop the guests walking through this exhibit? I'm sure we can. I'm sure if we put lions in here, the guests will... Oh, he's playing with the ball. Very slowly playing with the ball, but he is playing with the ball. Can we put lemurs in? That is the next test. Let's get some lemurs. You're an unhappy lemur for some reason. I'm gonna buy a bunch of lemurs. Let's get like 4 of them. We're in Germany. I'm doing German lemurs. Zwei. Drei. Question mark? Okay, where's the crazy lemur? We'll get that one. Whatever. Dry. Okay, we'll get dry lemurs. Stand all these over. And we'll see if it keeps on working. I assume there's a limit, but lemurs, you know, there are definitely places in the world where you'd be able to walk around with the lemurs, so I don't see any reason why that wouldn't be the case in the zoo as well. I'm sure eventually we'll be able to build a list, or maybe the animal will tell you whether it can suit this kind of environment. I like this. It's pretty cool. It's a good feature. So we'll I mean, obviously we can build much nicer looking exhibits, blah 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 blah, but still. Right, there we go. Checklist. Bingo bango. Ooh, I have an email. No, we don't check emails. Right, so can't put several species in a terrarium as far as we can tell. We can double check that quickly. What we'll do. First of all, I need to do my check. Do my check. No, not yet. One day though. One day. What we can do is go to one of our other exhibits, which has only, say, a Titan beetle in it, like so, and try to put something in that one that would maybe live with the Titan beetle. If nothing lives with the Titan beetle, then I think it might be safe to say that terrarium animals can't share their exhibit. So this, I believe, is the Titan beetle. You a Titan beetle? You are indeed. Let's try to give you some delicious, nutritious friends, shall we? So I'm going to give you a frog. Eh? No. I'm going to give you a Goliath bird eater. No. I think we can safely say terrarium animals can't live together, unless I've gone utterly crazy. Which is definitely possible, but I don't think it's the case right now. So that's kind of a shame, but not a big deal in my personal opinion, actually. Right, lemurs. Now, the lemur can't possibly be happy, so let's try to make the lemur a little bit happier, and then we'll see if anyone happens to walk through this exhibit. So the lemur's going to be a little bit good. This is not an appropriate lemur exhibit. It's actually not that bad. perfect. I don't think we can make this lemur and turtle appropriate. That seems like quite a mishmash to me personally. We can bring in a little bit of soil though around the grass. I don't think the tortoises, I should say, need that much grass. We can knock down this long grass. It's not going to be perfect, but we can do a little bit to make the lemurs. There's a big ass bush right there. We can do a little bit to make the lemurs a little bit happier, perhaps. I mean, that's good. The tortoise is still happy, and the lemur should be still depressed. Still depressed, but slightly less depressed, which is nice if you're a lemur. If you're not a lemur, then I'm not gonna have this conversation. Keep on knocking that out. Maybe this is doable. By the gods of Planet Zoo, maybe this is possible. The sand. Can I bring the sand down at all and maintain a happy tortoise? No. Okay. That's okay. I think that's okay. I think that's okay as is. The lemur's not super happy, but he's not going to go murder his mother either. So let's get some toys for our lemurs. Again, nice and easy. Just this is going to get a little bit difficult when you've got tons of species. So I would like to see maybe a box. I would like to see maybe a way to click on an animal and have it automatically filter, something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Do we have any food for? No, we actually don't have any food enrichment for the lemur, unfortunately. Or food. Oh, right, yeah. Or yeah, there we go. We're gonna get an arboreal feeding pool. Ah, cool. What we could do is actually raise that up, put the food on there. We're gonna keep down there for now, but we might come back and mess around with that. We haven't really played around with the jumping system and stuff like that quite yet. You know, the piece by piece, as they like to say, the piece by piece thing. I am reading chat very briefly, but I have got a list of things I have planned to do, so I'm going to focus on those first. Hope you'll understand. Now, coverage. We need some African tropical plants. Can we filter by species? No. That would have been cool as well, actually. So, continent. Africa. Now, there isn't a tropical biome, so we're going to go for rainforest and hope for the best. I mean, rainforest is kind of tropical, right? It's going up. It's going up. None of these are appropriate, but that's okay. That's okay. I just don't want to upset the turtles. Tortoises. There we go. That's all the lemur needs. And it's looking nicer. I don't think this is a perfect lemur exhibit, but I think they'll be okay. I think they'll survive. Alright? How you doing? 68% welfare. I can't actually get the enrichment up any higher. Everything is okay. You know? Everything's okay. And that's okay. Let's get a route to this. Good stuff. Now, the lemur is in the exhibit. Will humans then walk through the exhibit? Or is that the line? Tortoise, peafowl, they'll walk through. Is the lemur a step too far? We shall find out soon. Let's check our animals. How are we doing? Maturity. Why aren't my snow leopards making lovely babies? We'll speed up time in a little bit, but this is a... Oh god, too many animals. Yeah, that's fine. I know that's bad, right? Also, why aren't my features? Am I not saving this correctly or something? That must be the case, right? Is there a save button that I'm missing? No. What? What's going on? Why does that keep going away? Look, it's there now. Just be happy, chill, guys, please. Okay. Again, welfare's not great. Social health is quite high, but I just want to kind of jam it full of anacondas. I know that's terrible, but we're here to do science, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to do science. Let's buy more. More. I want to see what the limit is. How many anacondas can we fit into one exhibit? Okay, anacondas for bloody days here. How many anacondas can we fit into a single exhibit? Let's find out. It's 3 at the moment. 3 is the limit. There we go. Of course it bloody is. Right. Animals. So we have Yorgay. There he is. Doing his thing. Yorgaying around, I guess. Beautiful. So this is the 3. I don't know if there's more than 3 spots. Maybe we'll see them move around, but there's Yorgay. There's one of them there in the corner as well. And then the 3rd. Let's find it manually. Where are you, cheeky little lighter? I don't know. Oh, oh. No, I actually have no idea. Hiding from me. One. Right, one. We found him. He's lurking. Oh, hello. He's lurking right there in the tree line. So I think, unless I'm going crazy, maybe we can get 3 anacondas in, but they will hang from different positions. There's not 3 positions that they'll rotate from. There's maybe 6 different unique animation points, and then those 3 will rotate through those animation points. Something like that. Okay, so terrarium experiments finished. Lemur experiments very much going on right now. But we'll have to keep an eye on this to see if any humans. No humans have walked through since the lemurs went in. That is worth keeping a mind on. You can really mix and match your animal species. Now, your animals are never going to be 100% happy, but I mean, nutrition. I mean, Maddie's pretty happy. The lemurs aren't having the greatest time, but their welfare's 74%. You know, they're not unhappy as long as you're willing to not have 100%. You're going to be able to make some pretty interesting exhibit combinations. There we go. Look at that, humans. Humans have arrived. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, humans will officially... Okay, that's how you pronounce your okay. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce your okay. Okay. Orgy. How do you pronounce it? George. It's not George. There we go. They will walk in a lemur exhibit. The thumbnail promises nothing. Right, so I want to try to push this maybe a little bit further. Like a warthog. Is a warthog a step too far? There's only one way to find out, ladies and gentlemen. And that's by sticking one in there. If in doubt, stick a warthog in. That's my philosophy. Probably. We're going to go up and up in animals until eventually there's elephants stomping around. Now, also, can we have a happy warthog? Probably not, but we'll see what happens. There we go. That's a start. Cool. It's not. It's Spanish. It's not George. You don't walk around this thing called George. It's called Jorge. Anyways, so what have I done on my list? We did day, night, and weather. We did walk through with tortoise and with triangulars. We did the baby snow leopard. Oh, that's kind of on the way. Is that still on the way? Let's find out. So many anacondas. Nobody is making delicious babies. That's very upsetting. Are the enrichment items in terrariums different depending on which animal you have in it? I believe no. Baby terrarium animals aren't a thing. I believe they just spawn in as fully grown variants. This was a baby, but you can see here if we go onto... Yeah, no, I'm right. Never mind. Okay, so there's 2 other things we want to do. It's either a indoors exhibit or an indoor exhibit, but I would like to try to make a waterfall first. I don't know how it's done. I haven't seen it quite yet, but we'll see what we can do. Bish Bosh, I've named him Jorge. Right, first of all, Warthog. How you doing, Warthog? You are, you know what? A bit of enrichment, and he's going to be okay. Bit of enrichment, and he's going to be fine. You can really just cram different animals together. It's really cool. What does he want? He wants... If he's got food enrichment... Oh, no, he needs food enrichment. Let's get him... Oh, let's get him a mud bath. Just for the hell of it, really. And a forage box enrichment as well. There we go. I mean, he's on 88%. We've got warthogs, tortoises, and lemurs living happily together. Oh, no. There he goes. He tried. He tried and he's not having it. Right, I think we just found the limit, ladies and gentlemen. The limit is warthog. No, the waterfalls are not done the same way. They're done differently. That's all I know. I don't actually know... Okay, no. Build a filter. I don't actually know how they're built, though. I don't know if it's in here or if it's in... That's a lot of rocks. If it's in the terrain section. I actually have no idea how it works. I'm not gonna lie. But I believe it's not the same as Zoo Tycoon 2. I also don't have a clue how it works. We can try it. Right, let's make a big ass cylinder. Go over here. Big cylinder. Bigger cylinder. Okay, big cylinder. Lovely. Because you can't just put water on there, right? You kind of have to. We have to nudge into it a little bit, like so. So let's up that intensity a little bit more. I miss being a child sometimes. Load that in with water. Maybe rough, you know, it's a waterfall. It's not, at the moment it's a large hole of water. It's nice. And I don't think they're in the game. I'm gonna stick my neck out and say I don't think they're currently in the game. I kind of want to see another human try to walk in. It seems like they see the entrance and they think, let's go inside, let's have a look. You know, that maybe they're not limited to what animals are in there at the time. But then if they spot an animal that is outside of acceptable limitations for guests, they'll then do a bit of a runner. Where else would they be? Bluebirds? Nope. I'm gonna stick in one of these though. Look at that bad boy. So you can actually build this piece by piece. Oh, no, sorry, I have to watch this. Go on, buddy. Go on. Just gonna line it, yeah? Oh, no. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, good stuff. No more screaming. I really like that, this guest track thing. I think that's a very, very cool feature. That should work for lemurs. What do we want to do? I did work on baby stuff. George Larsey 2727. I am working on the baby snow leopards. They have yet to be born. I want to go make sure my snow leopards are actually happy, and therefore there's no reason they're not smushing booties, as the cool kids say. I would know, for I am one of them. You could be pregnant. Let's find out. That's our male. That's our female. No babies yet. What will they do? Speed up time. Speed up time a lot. And maybe, just maybe, that'll happen. That means we can also come back over here and see if anyone else tries to walk in and runs away all spooked. This time is flying by. Do people keep trying to go in, or does it take one guest realizing that this Warthog is a terrible idea, he runs away, and nobody else tries again? We don't know. Oh, no. Yeah, see, they actually ran through the exhibit, but they are sprinting, so they will go through. I think it probably depends on what point they see the Warthog. If you got halfway through and you saw the Warthog, you wouldn't turn around, you just went through. If you got halfway through to like here and you saw the Warthog, you probably went back the other way. Learning science. So, oh my god, I need to get rid of some of these. All my little terrarium animals are breeding, but my snow leopards refuse. Sang. Oh god, what have I done? Oh no, I just lost everything. Oh no, it just died. Did I hit escape too many times? Is that a thing? I'm incredibly upset right now. My beautiful exhibit. She was pregnant as well. She was legitimately pregnant. I saw her pregnant. Was she pregnant? I think she was pregnant. It's gonna pop up again. I'm incredibly upset. I apologise, folks. We're loading back in right now. It's okay. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go back in. We're gonna get the snow leopards on the go, nice and quick, speed up time, and then we're gonna go work on our indoor exhibit, which is the last big thing I wanted to cover anyway. I think I've covered everything else. Yeah. It's okay, folks. Not every reason to panic at all. Everything is hunky-dory pudding pie. So, pause. Let's get these snow leopards nice and happy, shall we? Where they live. They're living over here. Let's get them going for the third time in my life. Hopefully for the last time, for a little while at least. Right, so we need a cooler. We need a few coolers, actually. I want my snow leopards nice and happy, so let's get a few over there. Lovely stuff. Let's get a little bit of terrain. There we go, beautiful. And of course, we're going to need a little bit of rock as well. Let's click on our lovely we need to kill the grass at the rock. Top tip for life. How are we feeling? I'm in a smooth mood now. We went a little rough before, now we're going smooth. Because the game freaked out a little bit on me, which I think is because of how rough I was with it, basically. Now we're going to smooth. See, Bob Rossing our zoo, essentially. Just need to kill a little bit more of the grass. Where's that long grass looking? There's a little bit up there. A little bit there. I would like this. This can be a little bit tedious at times. It'd be nice to have a quicker way of doing this perhaps, but it's really not that bad, and you get a lot of control, which is really nice. Where is this? This is the kind of problem though. Where is the long grass? It's lurking. 11%, bit there. 11%, 11%. Where are you? There we go. Beautiful. Right, let's get her a buddy to have babies with. This is what we're all looking for, really, let's be honest. We need a male snow leopard. Come on, game, be good to me. Be good to me. There we go. Dezambabil. How fertile is Dezambabil? 100%. He has incredible sperm. Let's get him into the zoo. There we go. Done. And we're going to add a little bit more food and stuff as well. I mean, they do kind of have a lot of food. Maybe water's had a little water. No, sir. Did he have water? I think probably drink from there, right? Let's go ahead and chuck in a few more zookeepers just in case. We have lost our lovely Warthog exhibit, but that's okay. We did the testing we wanted to do. We've lost our 500 snow leopards, yellow Anacondas, but that's also okay. We were pretty done with those guys. Right, go. There we go. Right. Baby snow leopards back on the way. Now, last thing I wanted to do was to make a indoor exhibit, which should be entirely possible. There's really no reason it wouldn't be, but I think it'd be a pretty cool thing to see. So, how is the first question. Maybe in the blueprints, right, we can take an existing building and just kind of take out the floor? Maybe. That might be a bit big. I want something that's going to be relatively empty inside. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm just gonna grab them. Just gonna see what we can do. That's all. You never know unless you try, folks. So this is a quarantine building. Go inside. I mean, it's pretty dead inside, right? It's got potential. I think what we need to be able to do, if this is going to work, unless we're going to make it ourselves, is edit the building like so. Yes, right. So what we can do is delete that door. Delete that. Delete that. Okay. What we're going to do is replace that with a barrier of our own. A little bit of concrete. Lovely little bit of concrete. Okay, and we need this to be nice and tall. Eh? Eh? No? No? I'm not seeing a height option. Huh. Maybe this isn't a thing. At least not with an existing building, if that makes sense. I mean, that would work, in theory. I might have to hide that barrier in there. Can we make our barriers taller than that? Height snap. Snap the height movement tools specifically. No, I don't really care about that. I think what we can do if we go into this now, though, is drag it up, right? Unless I've gone crazy. I think once it's made... I'm going to try. At the very least, we're going to try. I'm sure I'm missing something. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. That looks like I am, but I'm not crazy. Okay. I'm just trying to think if there's an alternate way we're going to pull this off. Because I don't believe any of these are made using barriers. I think these are construction items, right? These are different. These aren't barriers. Because if we try to put a habitat gate on any of these, I mean, you can have the gate. I'm seeing it in there. Can we put it on there? Let's just get it out. Maybe this is a thing. Okay. I don't know. Let's find out. I still don't think it is. It's not snapping. You see, if we bring it to the barrier, it snaps on automatically. If we bring it here, it doesn't. Let's see what we can do. There we go. That snaps, and then we're just going to bring that down. And yeah. No, I think we can safely say that's not a thing. So, if you wanted to do an indoor exhibit, what you'd have to do is make a big building, and then do smaller exhibits within it. And that makes a lot of sense. I think we could build something pretty cool using that as a ideology, though. I kind of want to give that a go. How much time we got? We got half an hour. We got plenty of time. Let's mess around with... I don't know yet. I'm feeling something. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be cool. But first, everything must die. I do think it's something we may be able to do easier down the line. Also, I don't think there's a destruction key. Delete kills things. Oh, it's there. Hello. Never mind. Okay, I can't actually. You know what? I want that there. That's where I wanted it to be. Okay, good stuff. Right. Let's flatten this area down a little bit. I'm gonna try to do some cool stuff here. Not going to work. I have no skills, but we're gonna try. Let's flatten that out. Lovely. Look at that. Beautiful. We're gonna go into construction instead. Now we've got loads of piece by piece things here. What we want. Let's just try to make a building. We've focused really 100% on the animals at this point in time in my playthrough. So I'd like to try some other stuff out. Okay, that's too much text. Sorry, it is though. Oh, okay, hey, that's pretty cool. Okay, I've screwed up already, but or have I? Maybe that's like a style. Hey, look at that, stylistic choice. Eh? Oh, actually, okay, I've never actually messed around with the system before, but that's pretty awesome. Piece by piece. Everyone loves a little bit of piece by piece. We know this to be true. This is taking no effort whatsoever, and it's actually a very, very interesting building. I put it all in the exact wrong place, blah 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 blah, but it's still pretty cool. You know, rotate that around with a Z, nice and easy. Is there a quicker way to maybe add more pieces at once? That would be cool. Can we do that? Yeah, yeah. Can we copy and paste? Is that a thing? Yeah. Hey, look at that! Very cool. Very cool. I'm genuinely a little impressed. I know some people have probably done this exact same thing maybe on Planet Coaster, but I didn't really play Planet Coaster. This is all somewhat new for me, and I'm kind of blown away right now. Gonna make myself a sick building, bro. Sorry. Alright, let's rotate that around a little bit when I click the right button, which is one of these. Oh, I think because that's actually rotated around, I can't do that. Okay, that's fine. Breeze block. There. Nope, not there, but that's okay. There, and let's do the same again. So we click and we hold Control, not Shift, and then Control D. Control D. Hey, look at that! Look at that. I'm basically professional. Just saying. Just saying. Control. Click the right button. Control D. Okay, I wanted that there. That's a stylistic choice. Okay, that's actually no longer snapping into there. That's probably my fault. I'm stupid. Control D. Ah, that's why. Okay. It's gonna get there, folks. It's gonna get there. It's gonna be beautiful. Whilst all this is going on, of course, we're waiting for our beloved snow leopard to have lovely, lovely babies. But we're not there quite yet. Are you even pregnant? She's not pregnant, but she will be. Give her a little bit of time. Give her a little bit of time. We didn't better chat. It's a terrible idea. Moving on. Where's my lovely building? Oh, there it is. Beautiful stuff. Right, so what else can we do in construction? Which is really the only part of the game I've entirely neglected at this point in time. Doors. And the door? Is that just nice? That's no, not what I'm going for. There is a button. If I can remember it. I think angle snap is what we want, right? No, not angle snap. Position snap, maybe. Yes. Okay, that's not. one. Give me a minute. Maybe we do an angle snap actually. Ah, see, that's all it needed. That's all it needed. There we go. Our building has a door, and if we. Oh, see, there we go. So those are really helpful. What I just sort of clicked on there. If we then turn off position snap and go over here, let's stick that, stick that in there. Beautiful. It's one way round, but that's fine. I wanted that. It's all stacked. How do doors work? Tell you what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have an open building. That's a better idea. Maybe that's what I needed. Maybe we needed a arch square like that. See, that might be the kicker right there. Let's try that. Okay, columns, doors. It's just a miraculous amount of stuff, really. Stuff keeps going on around me. It's very scary. We're going to make it through. We have a double door. It's far too small. But that's okay. Tell you what, let's stick a roof on this bad boy and then we'll get on with our lives. We don't really care about the humans right now. Nobody likes humans. I just want a nice flat roof. I really don't want to have to do any work for this. Are you know, flat? Are any of you flat? No. 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 It's still really good stuff, but it's not the time, you know? It's just not the... Come on. Come. Okay. You know what? Fine. Go there. And go there. And then... Come on. I think it's kind of my fault for where I've put the doors, if that makes sense. I've got that weird wall, you know? And I think I brought this upon myself, but that's okay. Let's do all of that, and then we're going to shift click, we're going to control click, and we're going to grab all of these. You do definitely have a ton of control. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to, I imagine, for a lot of people, myself included, you know, especially if you didn't play Planet Coaster, and it's just because there's a lot to do. And it's a little bit overwhelming initially. I know some people had some complaints about, you know, some of the how some of the screens run and stuff like that. But honestly, you know, there's a lot to handle in the game right at the start. But that's because it's, you know, in depth and there's a lot to do. That's definitely a good thing. It just means there's going to be a bit of a learning cycle. And that's, we said, you know, we aren't seeing the tutorial. We're not seeing all that kind of detail and all that kind of jazz. So we'll have to see how that goes. And it's dark inside. I know that doesn't seem like a big deal, but every time you make these buildings in Zoo Tycoon 2, it's bright inside and it's really annoying. So it's really nice that it's dark and spooky. Can we get some lights? What is that? That's a clock. Okay, yep, that'll do. I want some lights, I think. That's what I'm feeling. Special effects, hello. Oh, we can get mist and dirt blowing and... This is my kind of thing right here. This is my kind of thing. I love this. We're going to get some smoke. We're going to make something terrifying. It's going to be amazing. Lights, that's what I'm looking for. I want some... what do I want? Lamppost. Lamppost. Don't know why, but I'm feeling it. And let's get some wall lamps on as well. Which way are you facing, my friend? That is not the right way. Let's turn you around a little bit, shall we? Position snap. See, you turn on position snap, and then you can rotate as you want, and you can just cover the wall in... Oopsie daisy. Nope. In. There we go. You can cover the wall in lights super easily. Super easily. Look at that. Bingo. Bango. Jobs looking good. Okay, so the plan was to try put an exhibit in here. And I think to pull that off, what we're going to need to do is get a little baby barrier. What is the babiest of barriers that we can see? Hedges are quite small. I mean, we can make them smaller, right? There. No, not in this build. But what we can do then is stop it. Come here. Let me inside you. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let's try that again. We're going to grab the steel mesh. We're going to drag that along here. I know what you're thinking. Doesn't look like... Oh, I know. Now I know what you are thinking. Let's try that again. Let's reduce that length by quite a bit. Make it a little bit easier to handle, I think. No, that's a little bit far. Bring that forward. Bring that down here. You ready to have your mind holes blown? I don't know. It's going okay. This is the kind of thing that will get much easier with practice and time and not being a terrible player like myself. You guys will be okay. It's just me that you have to worry about. So we're going to put a habitat gate in there. Okay. And that would actually work as a habitat. That would be inside our weird little building. We would have a habitat. And we're going to add some animals in there. Should have done the... I did the roof last. Oh, well, I suppose, yeah. Good point. No, you should do the roof last. You should always do the roof last. I don't know if maybe there'll be a way to hide it down the line, something like that. That'd be pretty handy, but we'll have to see. Right, what about the floor? Is there a way to do proper flooring, or do you have to always use the path tool? That is kind of my next question at this point in time. I actually don't know. A lot of the other buildings have a lot of sort of floor involved with them. So how do other buildings do it? Let's have a little look. Is it the path tool? We can check. We have a lovely central shopping area. We're going to edit the building. And we can go inside. And I'm pretty sure that's just path all the way. What about the big building? Where's our Big Daddy building? There it is, big boy. Godwin House. Right, has tons of zoo entrances as part of it. Can you go inside? Okay. They've really not done some of the buildings have been sized, but really it's pathing in the correct area in order to make it look like a full-on building. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, that's fine. That means we can do that. Where's my... I mean, I would say my building stands out as the most beautiful in the entire zoo, just by looking at it from here. I think you'll all agree. Let's check on our babbies. Babbies? No. Okay, well, let's get time going a little bit, shall we? It's babby time. Beautiful. Just a beautiful building. And we're going to grab our path tool. And I'm going to drag it out of my building. Like so. Connected. People are running away. I'm not quite sure why, but I'm sure there's a reason. And if we wanted to, we could maybe have a path going down this bit over here as well, like in front of the actual exhibit. We definitely should not have put the roof in yet, but that's, you know, that's kind of my fault. That's okay. This is the kind of thing that, you know, it takes a little practice, but I think we can, okay, we can't quite cover it. We can make a funky pattern though. Look how funky. Look at that, it's beautiful. You take that one to people. I want to put an animal in this terrible little exhibit. So, what would go in here and not want to kill me, basically? What haven't we played with much? Is the hippo going to go mad? The hippo will go mad. All the animals are too big. I've already had a warthog. I don't want to put another tortoise in. Oh. Hi. What are you thinking? What do you think? Wolf. We're going for wolf. It's a very expensive wolf. Swindle. I reckon Swindle's going to be okay on its own. Swindle will be okay on its own. It doesn't really matter. We just want to get an animal in, basically. So, where's my... Am I going crazy? Have I gone crazy? Where's my wolf? I've forgotten where that button is. Oh, it's... No, I'm confused. How have I gone this mad? I've gone insane. Have I gone insane? Where's my wolf? I'm sure this is where the wolf is meant to be. I've gone insane. Okay. Okay, we got there anyway. It's fine. Eh? Viable habitat, delivery schedule. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Is there anything else we want to do? Yes, we want to kill things. Because everything's dying already, we must lean into it and enjoy ourselves. Let's slow down time a little bit once more. Nope. Okay, the game's gone a little bit mad. There we go. Look at that. No problem whatsoever. What am I on about? Okay, right. The animal trading... Okay, I think that might have fixed it just then. I'm just having some slight UI problems down here, but nothing that we can't handle at all. It is a alpha at the end of the day. No... Oh, we've got many wolves. Come on, Atlanta. How are we doing, girl? How are we feeling? Are we feeling pregnant? Yes, we are. We're feeling immensely pregnant. Baby snow leopard is on the way. Good stuff. Right. Okay. Right. What was I about to do with my life? Let's not go there. Let's kill something. So, lovely exhibit. Let's put a lion inside it. Do we have lion? I definitely saw a lion. Oddly enough, lions are in the zoo, but I just don't seem to show up in the animal trading very often at all, as you can see. So, what we're going to do with our brain holes is find our existing lion, Shaka. Actually, we're going to take no more, because the women are the ones who do the hunting. The guys are a little bit lazy when it comes to lions, as we know. Living in their beautiful little house here. We're going to box her up. And we're going to move her to the correct exhibit, i.e. the wrong exhibit, which is somewhere here. Whoop. There we go. She's going to get shipped over, taken away from her husband and her child. This is what we go through for you lovely folks at home. Lion torture. Do we have ostrich babies? We don't have any ostrich babies, do we have? What's going on here? Do we have ostrich babies? We did see ostrich babies earlier today, though. They were adorable. Absolutely adorable. Is there a way to see the pregnancy from here? So Atlantisburg is currently pregnant. Doesn't look like it. We can mass contraceptive our animals if we were interested in that for some odd, slightly odd reason. Oh my god, many babies. Many I feel like time's going faster. Am I crazy? Meow. Okay, let's just double check. Oh, it is. Alright, I was wondering, that looked a little bit weird to me. That's because I have quick time on. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Is there a button? Oh, I paused it. Doing many things. Keep clicking things. Somebody make me stop. Hey. There we go. Baby snow leopard. Since when do you live stream? Since I got invited to come play Planet Zoo is since when I live stream. Look at him jumping for little butterflies and stuff. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. Big fluffy tail. Feeling good about themselves. Mama has popped out several lovely babies. Animations are a little janky in places, but this is an alpha build, as we've said. Nothing to worry about too much. That is at least 4 little babies right there. Oh, they're synchronized. Beautiful. Right, let's move on from our lovely babies. We've only got about 10 minutes left. It's very sad. What are we... Am I crazy? Are people moving around quicker than usual? People are moving around quicker than usual. I think I'm having some problems down here with my speed, fortunately. It has gone a little bit on the mad side. Okay, I've set it to max, and now it's on normal. I fixed it by not fixing it. Now I want to see the babies one more time. Because they're playing! As soon as I got here, they stopped. Oh, wait, they're not the babies anyway. One more look at their babies. That's better. When you're speeding up time, that's when the animations in particular are going to go a little bit jankier. They seem much more smooth now that we're not powering through the game magically. We're just having a little nap together. Where are 3 adults from? Where are 3 adults? No idea. Alright, okay, so baby snow leopards. Done. Oh, look at that glass. Is that on purpose, or have they tried to have a great escape? They've tried to have a great escape. Cool. We actually have a smashed glass effect. The snow leopards can, of course, break out. Animals will break out and chase people down. They won't eat your guests, unfortunately. But, oh, that's beautiful. But, oh, the lion. I've got the lion. Where's the lion? Has the lion arrived? It's not a lion. Where's my lion? Let's check our animal list. No Musa. Let's try that again. No Musa. There she is. She's in there somewhere. There she is. I don't know if she's done anything quite yet. She's not totally happy, as we can see. She's also floating. She's a magical lion. She's not where she's meant to be, and therefore she's gained the power of flight. This is science. I won't hear any arguments about it. Now, Musa is looking hungry, though. There is no food for her in this exhibit, other than those lovely-looking morsels over there. So we'll have to see what happens. Will we see them grow up? I believe the babies will just morph into adults when you're not looking. There isn't a ontogeny system. There's like 55 animals in the game. That'd be a whole lot of work. Kind of understand that. Are my animals being boxed up as the lion approaches? I just saw boxed up zebra. Now, the zoo's a little disastrous by default. The zebra could definitely be boxed up for other purposes. She's there. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Broken wall. Where is that? I'm sorry, you are having... I've not had these problems at all, but I am getting some weird UI effects right now. Didn't happen in the first 2 streams. Yeah, like I said, it's an alpha. Stuff's going to break. That has definitely broken. I kind of want to restart this one last time, but I don't really know what I'd... Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Whatever. We don't need those. Everything's gone mental. Everyone's screaming and running away. My dreams are coming true. It's all good stuff. Was there anything else I wanted to show you guys? I know if that's the case. Now these people are all happy looking at the P-file, right? Let's see. Can I delete this? Okay. Can we, in theory? I mean, the P-file are now. Actually, yeah, the P-file is alive. Okay, that's a good start. The P-file is now technically loose in the park. People are not running away. I wonder if the animals that you can let people do the walkthrough guest exhibits, can you also let those animals roam free in your park without scaring the guests? Let's delete from this side as well, if we can. There we go. See, the P-file is super close, and nobody cares. So I know we technically don't have free roaming animals because you can't kind of put them down, but I think he might walk out. His enrichment is still high, appetite's still high. Now, obviously the problem is if he walks out here, the P-file doesn't love concrete. He wants some grass, he wants some maize in, he wants some nice stuff going on, but, you know, there we go. What's next? Any ideas? No ideas. I don't know what to do next. I feel like we've covered so much in these 3 hours. It would have been nice to maybe do a bit more custom exhibit building, but having to restart each time kind of limited me a little bit on that. We never really focused on it, in fairness. That's kind of my bad as well. Look at the hippo. The hippos haven't gone mental. It's weird which animals choose to go crazy and which don't. The hippos went mental last time. This time they've been fairly chill. Sometimes it's the zebras, sometimes it's other things. You never really know for sure. You just know that something's going to go mental. Have you eaten anything? Can we check, actually? Is that a stat? Huh. Do we think... Huh. Yeah, so you can see the born here, and you got adulthood. There's no gap between born and adulthood. You've basically got the juveniles, and then you've got the adults. I suspect that will always be a jump forward thing. Whether there's a difference at elderly, I don't know. I haven't really seen anything about that. It's interesting. Keep an eye on you, Namusa. You're a good girl. Come well for me. There's a broken wall. That's fine. Maybe that's the P-file. There's no way of me actually checking with this going on how it is right now. But that could be the P-file. It may not. It does say broken wall animals may escape as opposed to a dangerous animal has escaped. So maybe the warding is a little important there. Dangerous animal has escaped. Is that the P-file? Who knows? That's the fun. Is the P-file out? Nobody around here is running or screaming, so I'm going to assume not. That looks pretty chill. Right. Peacock is a male peafowl, and a peahen is a female peafowl. Dodos, by the way, I'm here to break your heart. Dodos are confirmed to not be in Planet Zoo. We saw this beautiful statue, and we had high hopes, but unfortunately they've been quashed. There are no dodos in Planet Zoo yet. One day. We've got loony balloons. We're just gonna have a little look around. People are still protesting. People, when they see you treating your animals badly, people get a little bit upset about it. I don't know what we're actually protesting here. Do we have a terrarium animal nearby? Maybe it's her. What do you call it, love? She works at Looney Balloons. I mean, Aneta Marrero. Maybe they're protesting Aneta Marrero. You never know, folks. You never know. Got a little information kiosk as well, manned by the lovely Vanessa Dickinson. Lovely lass if there ever was one. Right, let's take a little look around the zoo and check on our animals. And oh my god, the tortoises! They've been busy. The tortoises have been busy. We have many babies. Many babies from... Oh my god, there's a lot of babies. It's kind of adorable, you've got to say. It's a little adorable. The social has gone a little bit crazy. You really do have to keep on top of this. Either A, contraceptives for your animals and replenish your animals in a different way. You want your animals to breed, this is the thing. I think you need to be prepared to, when your animals are bred, to kind of shift out the old guard, bring in new ones, to, you know, die down on the incest. If you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 babies or something, as we do here, we wouldn't really want them all to be in the zoo. Now, we can't export, I don't believe at the moment we can release the wild or do anything like that, but down the line, maybe if you've got 9 babies, you'd only want a couple, 3 or 4, maybe at a push, you maybe get rid of all the other babies. No offense, babies. It's so cute. It does look good though. People here aren't impressed about it, but I think it looks cute. That's what matters. Yeah, we can put, you can't actually just put lions in the crowd. When you move an animal, and you can see our P-file has actually been boxed up now, so unfortunately, you can't just free roam like that. Science has been done. Science has deduced that you're not allowed to do that. Much science has been done today. What was I going to say? What was I going to say? Yeah, I can show you some family trees if we go click on the babbies. Over here, let's check on Thunderway. Onto Studbook. Nope. Go into social. Nope. Go into genetics. Maybe. Go into. He was adopted apparently. Was he? Wasn't he just born a second ago? I don't think this is in the game quite yet as well, by the looks of it. I'll have to guess. Got a little statistics here. Compare mates. Hembadoon. Hembadoon is my favourite. Hembadoon shall be king. King of the tortoises. Yeah, this is alpha. It's worth remembering. I know people were kind of a little burned last year, maybe, and people are a little bit apprehensive, and they're thinking just because it's an alpha doesn't necessarily mean things are going to improve. But things like the little lag spikes and the crash, I don't think it was even a crash, I think it may have been my fault. The animations jolting around a little bit, stuff like that, I really, really do expect to get fixed. There is stuff missing from the game, which again, you would expect to be added. You know, there's some controls we don't have, there's definitely limited features. I mean, we've got, in this right here, we have, what, 15 animals? 10, 15 animals? Something like that. We're missing at least a quarter or so off the roster just from this right here. There's a long way to go. And I will say, on my part, other than some slight problems with the barriers in the past, which I think could be... Oh, hello. Is that a Lemur? Ah, it's a Lemur. We're going to watch a Lemur. We haven't really... Come here! Come here! You're doing this on purpose, aren't you, buddy? We did this the other day. We went to the zoo, and every time the animals did something cool, like that, there he goes. Like I said, the animation is definitely a little janky with the climbing. Every time the animals did something cool, got my camera out to take a photo, they just disappeared. Instantly. And me. Anyways, I have to go, unfortunately. Alas, poor Yorick. Window breaks, I don't know. Well, anyways, so, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go. This is Alpha. The beta will be out on the 24th of September to the 8th of October, so it'll be 2 weeks long. We do have birds, we have ostriches so far, ostriches and peafowl. Beta will be 2 weeks long, starts on the 24th of September. We'll be playing that, of course, right here on the Best in Stock channel when it comes out, and of course there'll be tons of other great planetary streamers showcasing the game as well. If there are other things you want to see, the game will be streamed for a few days yet. You know, Gamescom is running over to Sunday. I don't know when the stream ends, so I think it's Saturday, but there's still plenty more streams to come from other streamers in the next few days. So I know I'm the best one, but that's okay. The others are pretty cool as well. And if you did miss any of the stream, it will all be available online on my channel within, I don't know, half an hour or so, however long it takes to process. I'm not gonna dab. It's not happening. You can dab for it. There we go. Right, that was the worst moment of my life. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you lovely folks in next time. I'm gonna have a Gamescom roundup hopefully tomorrow night when I get home from Gamescom on Friday, if not Saturday, and until then, there'll be loads more news, and it's all very exciting. Yes. His social just dropped massively. Does that mean there's baby lemurs hanging around? Just by any chance can I catch a baby lemur before I go? I don't think I see any. I have to go. I'm going to get shouted at. Okay, thank you for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.